game a short time later. Hindmarsh wins the face-off. The puck comes in front to Primo. And Canada ties it 1-1. Hindmarsh winning the face-off, feeds the puck to John Devaney, and he makes a one-hand pass to number 21, Kevin Primo, in front. Maxwell, O'Malley, and Berry combining on the play. The puck comes back to the line to Terry O'Malley. His shot from the blue line is knocked down, and Ken Berry, number 19, scores. Berry, the native of Burnaby, British Columbia, beats Holland's goaltender Ted Lenson. And on the replay, you'll note that Lenson is caught deep in the net. In the second period, Canada scored 2 goals. The puck comes to O'Malley, who takes a shot. It was stopped by goalie Lenson. Now watch Dan Delvise. A great individual effort results in Canada's 3rd goal of the game. Number 18, Dan Delvise, gets the puck and fires it home. Canada's 3rd goal of the game. And later, as Canada was on a power play, they took a 4-1 lead. John Devaney, number 15, gets the puck to Hindmarsh. He eludes defenseman to here in front, and Canada moves in front 4-1. On the replay, Devaney, number 15, moves the puck in front to Hindmarsh. And Canada scores again. And Canada
for Holland. Ron Solt losing it. And Canada has it again. Glenn Anderson coming away. He feeds up ice. A good chance for Nil there, but he just couldn't put his stick on it. Scored right in front of the net. Here's a chance for Canada. They score! On the rebound, he got 2 shots at it, and Glenn Anderson put it in. And Canada takes a 5-1 lead in this hockey game at the 3:31 mark of the 3rd period. Played a pretty good game for Canada here today. Subasic in the corner, circling away for some checking. Gets it out to Delvise in front of the net, and they go into a traffic jam there. Here's another whack at it. It's still loose in front of the net. Another shot, they score, and Delvise did it, and I think he did it all. He had about 5 whacks at that puck, and finally he got it past the goaltender, Ted Lenson, and Canada now leads 6-1. Tried to get it to Hindmarsh, but he had to go off his skate. Anderson regroups. Gives it to Hindmarsh. Hindmarsh is over the line. Hindmarsh trying to circle Peter Nosek. He gets it right out into the slot and a whack at it. And down goes the goaltender. They score. Canada has taken a 7-1 lead. John Devaney got that one again on a rebound. But the one thing I think, Tom, you're going to have to, at the blue line, clears it into the corner. After it in there for Canada, it's McLean. McLean stops up in against the boards. McLean looking for a man in front in the slot, and he gets it out there. There's a good shot. The puck is loose in front. They shoot. They score! Canada has scored again on the power play. This time, Ken Berry.
Well, you really like to see the power play well.
Grant out along the boards. That's center ice. Carrying it in over the line is Ken Berry. Berry out in front of the net and knocking it down, but unable to get a shot away was Maxwell. He circles, but here's the chance for Canada against Kenny. The shot scores! There's Berry again with a hat trick. Ken Berry has scored his 3rd goal of the game, and Canada leads by a 9-1 margin. Players are out of the penalty box now. Here we come, down over the line. McLean trying to circle the defense, gets out in front and got a shot away. Now behind the net, out in front, here's O'Malley with a chance. Shoots, he scores! O'Malley, I believe it was deflected in by the defenseman, and now we've got some pushing and shoving in front of the net. That involved Paul McLean.
And in the game, Poland here in the 1st period trying to clear the zone, but number 7, Joe Grant for Canada, gets it to number 3, Brad Peary, who moves in, feeds the puck to Delvise at the side of the net. It winds up in the net as Zupancic puts it in. 1-0 for Canada. On the replay, you're going to get a chance here to see the puck bounce off the goaltender in front of the net, and there is Zupancic, number 22, to score, and he's a happy man. Number 9, circling again, trying to get that puck out. He's in the corner, circling away from the checking. The puck bounces into the corner. Now he'll come after the puck again. He's got it. He goes to the side of the net, gets it through the crease. It bounces out. Bad clearing, and Waters scores, and Canada leads 2-1. On the replay, you're going to see again Anderson, the 19-year-old, to the side of the net. The puck comes out. Look at the fanned pass, and here's Waters putting it in. Canada leading 2-1. Just a minute and 50 seconds later, Dan McLean gets a pass out of his own end and goes in with Ken Berry and Bill and Maxwell. A pass over to Berry, and he makes it 3-1. On the replay, you're going to see Maxwell drop his shoulder on the 2-on-1 break and then pass it over. The defense goes out to lunch, and Berry scores to make it 3-1, his 4th goal tournament. Now here's Canada again. Greig into Hindmarch, number 20. He circles towards the boards and around behind the net with two Canadians out in front. He'll shoot the puck up high on the goaltender. It seems to handcuff him, and Devaney scores, and it's 4-1. And he'll cut out to his forehand as he gets to the side of the net. Here he comes. Now watch him flip it up, and it handcuffs the goaltender. It drops down between his legs into the net. 4-1, Canada leading. The last goal of the game, it was sheer forechecking. Devaney forcing the play. Primo at the blue line. He just blasts this one home. 5-1, the final score. Canada now 2-0. Over to the far side for O'Malley out at center ice. Here's Barry coming down over the line along with McLean. Barry getting to the backhand. He's being harassed in there by Stuaremi. Now behind the net. Trying to work it in front is McLean. McLean takes a quick shot. He scores! Oh, what a move as he completely froze the goaltender, Jarmo Valtonen.
That's one of the things that Paul McLean...
Once again, Davidson against Koskalati from the face-off. Nil gets it. Nil in front of the net. Front of the air. He scores! Is it good? Is it good? Yes! Out of the air it is good, and Canada has scored to narrow it to 3-2.
A very, very important goal. Glennie Anderson looked like Phil Rizzuto on that play. Just led the puck down.
Canada still has the manpower advantage. Over the line they come now, trying to circle that defense was Hindmarch. He goes in against the boards in the corner. Now out in front, here's a chance for Canada. There's a front shot. Oh, it scores! Canada has scored, and they've narrowed it again. 11 seconds remaining in the penalty, and Canada has scored, and it's 4-3. He hits the line, but is taken away there by Canada once again as Davidson makes the check and is flipped in over the blue line. Now moving in after it is Nil. He gets it in the corner. Glenn Anderson. Anderson trying to get it front. There's a shot. He scores! Jim Nil has scored, and Canada has taken the lead 1-0. Great play in front of the net and a great shot. The puck is cleared from the face-off down into the Soviet end to finish off around the boards on this side. It is taken and cleared out by Harlamoff to center ice. He can't get by the defense. And coming back is Randy Greig. There's a shot. He scores! Randy Greig has scored, and Canada has taken a 2-1 lead 19 seconds into the period. As he fights his way behind the net. Peary doing a great job as he is spun around at the side of the net. Peary still in after it. Also moving in is Dalvis. The Soviets try to bring it out, but it's intercepted by Zubacic. Here's the shot. Scores!